hey, and thank you for clicking play. It's been a while, but I'm now finally in a position to look at one of the very few things that was original, as in my original toy from the past. Picked this up from the loft last November on a trip back to the UK. I showed it in that pickups video at the time and brought it back with me here to Australia. So let's have a look at it. Now, the feet, Atomic Pinball, I'm sure you're familiar with it. These came out in 1979. I swear we would have got this early to mid 80s is when we eventually got it. And there was another bigger pinball. The name escapes me, but this was sort of the lower, more budget model in the UK, released by Tomy in these orange and white colours. And as with many of them, well, let's put it on the table and go through what we've got and what we don't, and what we're going to do about it all. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, so my original Atomic Pinball, all I've done is given it a wipe because it was covered in loft dust. And as we'll see, which I knew, they went missing a long time ago. The feet, there would have been orange feet that go in here. Those are long gone. And I recall, I don't know what happened to them, but what I actually did, which is why some of this tape is here, and tape here as well, sticky tape, is I actually just got a piece of wood that lifted it to about the right distance, and I just sticky taped it in place so I could keep using it, but the height was actually a bit taller than it should have been. These actually have quite a shallow rake, believe it or not. Now, I did even check this inside the battery compartment in the loft before I even took it down from the loft, and was very pleased that past me had been sensible enough, probably because I'd seen too many toys destroyed by battery acid. I'd taken the time to remove the batteries before I then, moved on with my life and got involved with more important things than toys, like girls and drinking and stuff. So there are no batteries, so there are no battery damage. So that is fantastic. Now, of course, without batteries and without the legs, all I've really been able to test is the fact that the high score mechanism still resets. The ball mechanism, and I mean everything at this point is fairly rudimentary and mechanical. And that still works, and the flippers still work. So hopefully this doesn't turn into a repair video. We can just see if this thing fires up, because what we have, in Blue Peter style, my son Zach has very kindly printed some replacement legs for me. And I've been down the shop and purchased 2 packs of CD type batteries, because annoyingly this wonderful toy takes 5, an obscure number. One more thing while we're looking at it. This piece of tape across the bottom here, I recall thinking, well, on a real pinball machine, usually there's a blanking thing here, so you don't see the mechanism of the balls getting returned and all of that. So that's why I did that, to sort of recreate that. Whether I take that off in the future, because now I'm not sure, that's my preference, we'll see going forwards. It doesn't matter. At the moment, I like it as a piece of patina to how I used this thing as a child and how it got left when it got stored in the loft. So I'm not going to touch that today. Right, let's do the scary part and see if it works. Uh-oh, it's Varta. For those that aren't in the Amiga community, we all fear Varta batteries because they destroy Amigas. They don't really destroy them. I mean, they weren't designed to last for that many years, right? Okay, moment of truth. I'm actually going to plug my main microphone back in so that we can get the sounds if this thing fires up. So my voice might be a little quiet because you're forward facing microphone now. That's set to 3 lives. Nothing. Dead as a dodo. Oh! Just a sticky switch! I really... Or maybe a capacitor had to warm up or something, I don't know. Now, was there a bell on these? I'm going to have to look up. I don't remember if this one had a bell noise. That was always a bit dicky. But do you know what? Those bumpers, that side bumper's working, the score's working, and I'm out of lives. No, I'm not. Now I'm out of lives. 2,725, first go. It seems to be speeding up. These haven't degraded, these rubbers here, that rubber looks okay. It's working. I'll see if I can get you a bit more of a top-down view. Well, I mean, this view is probably okay, actually, isn't it? Let's give it another go. Reset, no cheating. So those rollover bumpers are working, that side bumper's working, all the bumpers have fired. And like I say, I remember that one being dicky even back in the day. It would just occasionally get stuck there. Just hit it from up top, straight down the middle. I'm not sure about that other rollover, the one on the right. Well, I can see it. This is as good as I remember it being. You know, even from new out of the box. Oh, I'm missing that right hand side rollover. Oh, missed it. Let's just have a bit of a cheat. Oh, my leg's fallen out. I'm just going to purposely put it over that because I haven't. Oh, it's so hard to do. Oh no. Wait. Good. No, so I don't think that one's activating. But again, I'm not sure if it... Yeah, it did then. It did when it came straight down the middle. So the switch is about there. I'll give you an above view. But it works. It works. That was a terrible go. Okay, so look, I'm very happy. This does work, but I did just look up some footage from another channel, and I'll put a link to the video that I found. It's a really good review detailing this game. So if you want a review rather than my personal journey, I'll put that link in the description. but it should have a bell, and I thought it did. I thought it did have a bell. So I will have to do some restoration in the future. I'm not going to look at that today, and that's not something I'll video. I'll just take it apart one day when I'm feeling brave, see if I can get it working, and then I'll give you guys an update, because I dare say there's a video on how to restore these out there anyway. So other than the bell, it frigging works. I'm really, really happy with that. One of my original toys, and I can play with it again. My wife loves pinball, so I'm off to show her next. Thanks for watching.